Hello friends. In the series of Microsoft Excel function, we are going to discuss today four functions that are related to averaging the number in a specified range. These are average, average A, average if and average ifs. So these are the four functions that we are going to discuss today by this example given here, where we have age, gender, pregnancy status and hemoglobin level of about 17 people. For the pregnancy status, male obviously is being marked as not applicable, and in female it is either present marked by Y or it might be absent marked by N. And we have hemoglobin level in gram percentage. So in first part we will discuss average and average A function. To understand difference between this average and average A, we will first do sum of this hemoglobin level, and based on count and count A function, we will understand the difference between these two functions that are average and average A. So first we will do sum of all this hemoglobin level, then we will use count function that we have already discussed in another video, and we will also use count A. So by this we will get the number of cells which are not empty. So count function gives us the total number of cells which are having number, and count A gives total number of cells which are non-empty. So average based on count A would be sum divided by count, and average based on count A would be sum divided by count A. So right now it would be same, reason being none of the cell have a text or a non-number value. Now suppose we are changing here the value as not available, then value here would change, because the count A would be showing total number as 17, because each and every cell in this range have some value or data. So this number would not change, but count value would change to 16, because now there are only 16 cells which have number. So this is the basic difference between average and average A. First we will use average function for this range and we press enter, and similarly we use average A function for this range and press enter. So if you see, the average function has the same value as we calculate based on count, and average A has the same value what we calculated based on count A. So this is the basic difference between average and average A function, that average uses only the numerical value in the provided range to bring out the average, whereas average A function use all the numerical as well as non-numerical data, but the cell should be non-empty. So suppose one cell has been made empty here, so it will affect both average as well as average A value. So this is the basic difference between average and average A. Now suppose in this example, in a cell we have value as 0, then it will affect the calculation of average based on both this formula. So here if we want to exclude the 0 value in calculation of average, then we need to use average if function. We take this example after calculating this example by average if and average ifs. So here we will calculate average hemoglobin level for male and female, and for female we will also calculate average hemoglobin for pregnant as well as non-pregnant female. So to get average hemoglobin level for male, we will be using the function average if, and in this average if function, we will apply the criteria for male in this range. So this is our range for criteria which we will select first. Then we need to apply the criteria. As this is a text criteria, we need to use inverted comma. In the criteria, we can also use lowercase because this criteria is not case sensitive. Then we need to give it an range to apply average function. Complete the parenthesis and press enter. So it will calculate the average hemoglobin level for male. Now suppose here I change the average range rather than starting from E2 then to starting from E3. So now the range of applying criteria and range to bring out average is different here. So what the average if function would do, it will make this first cell of criteria range comparable to this one, that is the first cell of average range, and that's why the average would change. So previously the average was 13.1 but now the average has become 11.9. So what is effectively happening here is, in previous example this was the relevant cell for this M cell, but now as we have changed the range, the comparable cell for this first cell in this range has become this one with the value of 13.3. So successively the next cell would correspond to this second cell in this range. So if by mistake you select a different sequence of range, then it will affect your outcome in this formula. Now as we discussed, if one of the data is having 0 value and we want to exclude that 0 value to bring out the average, we can use average if function. So in this average if function, we need to provide a range that would be this same range. Here we are not differentiating based on male and female. We will provide a single range and we will say that the value should be more than 0 as a criteria. So in this kind of situation, we need not to provide the average range again. So if we do not provide this average range as it's optional, it will automatically take this range to calculate the average. So here we will get average by excluding this 0 value. So it will be different compared to this average function in this calculation. So that is how we can exclude some of the number or data by using average if function. Now for example, if we would have applied a criteria which is not available in the range for the criteria, it will show some error like this error. So this would be indication that we have provided a criteria which is not available in the provided range. Now we will understand application of average ifs function. For that, we need to provide 2 or more range as well as criteria. Here the sequence of providing range has changed. We need to first provide range to calculate average. So this will be the range based on which the average would be calculated. Then we need to provide the range for criteria, where we provide female as the criteria, and in the second range we need to provide the second criteria where we will say that the female should not be pregnant, and by pressing enter it will calculate the average based on this 2 criteria. Here also it will show the error if we have provided a criteria which is not available here. Basic reason for showing this error is that Microsoft Excel is not able to find any value that fulfill both the provided criteria, and that's why there is no value to average out, and that is why it is showing this kind of error. Similarly, if the range that has been provided here has different number of cell, then also it will provide or give error. So here it will provide value error if the number of cell or the range criteria is different in different ranges. Similarly, we can also calculate average hemoglobin level for pregnant female by changing this second criteria to yes, and that will give us average hemoglobin level for pregnant female. So this concludes the calculation based on average and average ifs. Hope you would have learned something new. If you do have, kindly like the video and share it. I have shared this datasheet for practice in the description of this video. Kindly subscribe the channel and click the bell icon to get all the updates of the channel, and kindly comment if you would have any queries related to videos. Thank you.